Hi there everyone, this is Lilith for Altenew and welcome back to another video of mine. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a layout I made with one of the stencils from our new stencil release, and I picked the tree ring stencil. As you can see, it's a lovely size. It's about 6 by 6, and all I'm doing is I'm using my blender, dipping that into some of the ink. This one is the Lava Rock ink from Altenew, which is one of our crisp inks. And with really subtle movements and just blending movements, I am going over the stencil. When I reach the sides, I'm going to use kind of flicking movements from the inside to the outside just to create a nice pattern on the edge there. Now once you've done that, just quickly clean off your stencil. With the inks, it's not such a problem. You could clean it a bit later, but if you're using things like paints or maybe our spray inks, I would advise you to clean them off really quickly. I picked one of the pattern papers from our Reflection Scrapbook collection. You can get the papers in our full collection where you get everything in a beautiful box, but you can also buy the papers separately if you're just interested in the papers. So here I'm cutting out all of these lovely watercolor leaves. So a little bit of fussy cutting going on here, and I'm using really large scissors. I find that if I use large scissors, I usually cut a lot better. I also picked out a photo from our vacation in Tuscany last year, and I'm just going to finish off cutting out this lovely large rose. The layout itself is pretty simple because I'm only using the stencil with my cut out elements, and I'll be adding a couple of embellishments later on and the title. But other than that, it is really simple. So here I'm going to place my photo and just play around with those little elements. And once I'm happy with the overall base design, I'm going to create a couple of layers beneath the photo just to make the photo pop off the page, as it is quite a small photo. So here I'm playing around with the 6 by 6 paper pad, which comes in our card kit. This little paper pad is perfect for scrapbooking but also for card makers. So here I'm creating little layers by matting my photo onto some pattern paper and some white cardstock, and I'm also going to add, for a little bit extra texture and also a bit of volume, I'm going to add a little glassine bag. And to adhere my photo onto that, I'm just using really tiny staples. I'm going to pop the cut out elements onto some foam dots just to give them dimension. And each time that I place these elements, I'm just seeing if it works with the placement of the photo. I'm also going to pop the photo onto some foam dots just to create more volume. I'm going to add a little element into the top left-hand corner just to create flow, and it also creates a visual triangle with the other leaves. Here I'm adding a little tag which comes from our die cut pieces in the Reflection Scrapbook kit. And I'm going to mat that onto some white cardstock just so that it is a bit more visible once I pop it into the top of the glassine bag. Here I'm just poking out the hole in the little tag, and I'm just going to place that into the glassine bag. Just for a little bit of detail, I'm adding a little bit of twine, and I'm going to tie that into a tiny little bow. Now once that is done, I'm also going to add a couple of little enamel dots which come in our card kit. I'm looking through all my little elements which come in the Reflection Scrapbook kit and just seeing how they work out, and adding a couple of elements in the top just to finish that off, and 3 more enamel dots as well. Now I'm going to go to add the title. I'm using a ruler for this, and once I've lined up all the letters, I can easily just stick them down. So there you have it. That's the finished layout. I'll probably be adding a couple of ink splatters. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying our little blog hop with all the inspiration from our scrapbookers and card makers. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you very soon with another video. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.